This bridge housing facility came out of years of research about what we could do to end chronic homelessness in the city, and we went around the country looking at best practices. The building is a result of that research. So the idea here is we're really interested in taking a trauma-informed care approach to providing an individualized care for each person, helping them to heal from the trauma that they've experienced, and then help them through that stabilization process move into permanent housing.
From an architectural perspective, there are numbers of uses within this building. In addition to the bridge housing, as I mentioned earlier, we have the offices for Pope Francis. There is a dining facility with a large kitchen that serves the building, as well as a rehabilitation area. There's a gymnasium.
It's my understanding that some homeless people don't like to come inside, and that's why we have the heated sidewalks outside. They have a medical suite and a dental suite. There's also a chapel.
Despite some very serious challenges with cost escalating, and with supply chain issues in procuring a lot of the materials and equipment on the project, really starting with Father Tim, the subcontractors and suppliers were highly motivated by the mission to make this project a success. And with that, we were able to overcome some really, really significant challenges.
Out of all the projects I've done, I've never done something as unique as this. You know, I've kind of been involved in other like homeless shelter projects, but again, this is like the fork in the road is like we provide services to the community. We don't just like feed you and send you on your way. This is definitely a step in the right direction.
It's a really durable building, but it still has a residential feel. It doesn't feel too institutional. And I know that was like an important thing that Father Tim wanted, and the architect wanted to make sure it was implemented, so it doesn't come across, in any way institutional.
JSVIG has been extremely honored to have won this award. We respect and have the highest admiration for the crew team, and so we're thankful and blessed that they're giving us this nomination.
I mean, ultimately, we're going to end chronic homelessness in the city, so that's a pretty big, audacious goal, but it's also going to impact the community in a huge way. We're really looking at taking care of the individuals that we see on a daily basis, and it's really about them, but obviously that when we care for the least among us, it impacts the whole community.